Hello, Graybeard here, and welcome to the channel. And then there was light. Oh, anyways, hopefully you like this channel. I mean, and the video. That's what I meant to say, the video. And if you do, please hit the like button, comment, share the crap out of it. And if you haven't yet, think about subscribing and hit that bell to get all the notifications. But we're gonna ride the Jansno today. I know it's been a couple 3 weeks since I did the last ride, but the weather just raining and junk. But anyways, it was pretty last Saturday, but wasn't able to get out to do it. It was the wife's job. Her job. She closes a lot on the weekends, and it makes it hard for me to be able to get out and do that. But anywho's, today she's off, and we gonna ride. And I don't know if you noticed, I got a couple of extra things hanging. Got a little Pepsi mirror, no, Earnhardt, not junior, senior. And I don't know if I did little videos of this, but I think I was still missing one of the shelves. So I got all 4 shelves on this. And I got the old black shelf that was over there in front of the bench over here where the craptastic shelf used to be. And I added another one over here. And I have my other speaker up off the bench. Look at all that bench open there. And I still got a bunch of crap on it. Looks like I'm almost organized though, don't it? Yeah. Anywho's, let's get this ride underway. Get you on my chesty. My knockoff chesty, it's not a real one. It's been a good one though. I bought a little kit. It comes with I can't remember how many pieces to it. Bunch of little mounts and a little clip that I can clip you on my cat bill or clip you on different things, you know. And this chesty, all that if you've watched all my videos, had one video where one of these broke, and that's why I have this particular one here. This one's made out of aluminum. It's not going to break, because I mean, I'm not beating it on stuff. It's just the other one got brittle and broke off because of the cheap plastic it was made out of. But anywho's, yeah, and this thing is showing, I don't know if you can see it, full bars. I haven't charged it since that last ride, so we'll lose at least 2 right off the bat. Open sesame seed. Get my phone set up. Oh, and I remembered my shades before I took off. That's crazy, isn't it? Oh, the kids are out. It's 81 degrees today. Which is weird because it was only supposed to get up to 76. And the weather app on my phone told me it was going to be cooling over the next 4 days. Because Friday it was 74, I think. No. I think it got up to 76 or something, 78, something like that. And like I say, it was telling me it was going to cool over the next 4 days, and today it got up to 81. But anywho's, or how, I guess I could turn my Route 66 sign off. Boop. But I like it in here. It's even got Mario up there guarding the place, if you can see it. Oh yeah. He lights up, and see if you can hear it. Every time you hopefully you can hear it. Every time you hit the on button, he does a noise or something. Y'all like old Mario. Still one of my favorite, if not favorite games. It's a little overcast today. It wasn't as bad earlier, but I'm getting old man disease, and I kind of conked out in my computer chair. Get my mirror set. There we go. What am I on? I'm on level 1, I guess. Yeah, I'm looking into trying to find a shock that fits this bike that won't squeak like crazy. But we do have a new bike coming. Yeah, see, it's already down to 2 bars. But that's under throttle. Woohoo! The wind is tickling my eyelashes. Yeah, these glasses, they got like little gaskets that go around your, around your eyes, these riding shades. But yeah, more road construction. But they're not paving this road yet. It's 460, the highway up parallel to this to the left. Now they can block the sidewalk off, but you park your car on the sidewalk and see if you don't end up getting a ticket. Anyways, yeah, there's little shapes in it, and it lets a little bit of air in, but blocks most of it out. And what little does come into my shades has my eyes tickling from the lashes like fluttering in the wind or whatever. Yeah, the new bike, it's got, do a lot of research on it anyway. Checking out reviews and a few videos. And it's not the fanciest bike out there, of course. If you know me and watch my videos, you know I'm not the, what do you call it? I'm frugal. I'm very frugal. Cheap, in other words. And see, it goes back up to 4, but then when you lay on the throttle, it goes down to 2. The park, I think, should be open. We'll go take a look. Hopefully I'm not wrong, but I very well could be. Woohoo! Nobody I know. I don't know if you heard the car honk. Wasn't honking at me, I don't reckon. But yeah, this bike, it's coming, costed, about $260 more than this one. Around 100 or so less than the Polarna. And it's gonna make them both look silly. if it, you know, is as good as the reviews show and everything. And I'm not dogging this bike or the Polarna. They're both really good bikes, worth the money. But the bike I just got is cheaper than the Polarna. The cost of the bike was actually less than this one. It's the shipping. The shipping that got me. If you ever look at bikes on Amazon and stuff like that, and that's where I got this one. That's where I got this Jansno, and that's where I got the one that's coming. Oh yeah, we're gonna go up in the park. Anywho's, woohoo! And it is open. A lot of honkers today. That car's behind me, but not right behind me. Look at all the downed trees. Must have been from that hurricane. I mean, there's a lot of them. Thinned that forest out. Quite a bit. Oh, down to one bar now. Might have to head back to the house and hit the Polarna up. We can do that. There's only one video I've had that had both the Polarna. It goes back up to 3 bars, but then goes down to 1. But anyways, like when you look at these bikes online, some of them will be a certain price and free shipping. Some of them you get through Prime. And you can get them like in just a couple of days, but not too many of those out there. Most of them do their own shipping and it's not under Prime. And it takes about a week or 2 to get it. And mine's supposed to take a week to 2 weeks, close to 2 weeks anyway, to come in. Hopefully these brakes don't sound too aggravating. They don't bother me so much, it's just not good for the audio. But anyways, yeah, the bike is under $700. So, let's see. I'm trying to think. I guess it's around the same price as this one, but they're charging more for shipping. I don't know what these people are doing, but they're going slow. They'll speed up and then slow down a bunch. But anywho's, I need to check the air in all these tires. These seem fine. The ones on the Polarna seemed a bit soft, if I remember. I don't think it was this one. These ones still seem fairly firm. Anywho's, yeah, the shipping on this other one was about $139 more. The way this one came out, it was so much, and it was $200 or something like that shipping. And come out to $801 and like 38 cents or something. Well, I paid about $262 or so more after all said and done. But anywho's, I don't know what they're doing. I'm gonna make another swoop around the park because I don't know if them people are trying to agitate me or not. And I'm not going to get into that. In this little garage tunnel looking thing, they actually have a little train that you can ride with your kids and stuff. And one day when I'm riding and come up here to the park, looks like somebody knocked this little doohickey off. But you see these tracks, they're not real railroad, well, technically they are real railroad tracks, but they're wee bitty. And they go around the park, and like I say, you can ride on it with your kids. And it's free. It's one cool thing about going to the city park in Bluefield, West Virginia. Technically, this park straddles the West Virginia line. But it's the park for Bluefield, West Virginia, basically. Some people from Virginia come here and everything, of course. But Virginia has its own park. See, like I say, Bluefield, Virginia used to be called Graham, and they changed it to Bluefield, I guess, to play off Bluefield, West Virginia, because when they did this, Bluefield, West Virginia was booming. Like I say, at one time, it had 60-some thousand people that lived in the area. I decided not to make a full round the park run. But like I say, this thing don't squeak as much the more you run it. I'm thinking about hitting it with some lithium grease around where the shock is mounted. Maybe that'll stop it. I'm thinking that's where it's getting that squeak from, is where the shock is actually mounted, not the shock itself. But it only does it pretty much when the back tire hits. Nobody playing tennis. You can tell when the front hits something, like, okay, let's hit this bump here. Yeah, you'll notice when the front hits, it doesn't do it. It's when the back hits it. The front can go over it, and then when the back goes over it, that's when you hear it. And I think it's at where the shock actually mounts. But I thought about getting a better shock anyway. But until then, I could try to squirt it with something, some WD-40 at least. Yeah, the new bike, yeah, it's got a motor in the front as well as the back. Top end is not a whole lot faster, but for the hills around here, yeah, it should make these bikes look silly. Fine patchwork. Heck, let's hit the road. Have a little smooth riding. Down to one pie. I don't know if you can see that wire. It's the cable for the mic adapter for the GoPro that I have my DJI plugged into. Watch. I let off 2 bars. Am I only gonna get 2? Yeah, I think I done burned it down to 2 bars. Watch, it'll disappear. So I'll say, if you get a bike, the Jansno is a darn good buy. But if you can, Jansno actually makes an X50. And it's a couple $100 more. But, and it may be a little more than a couple hundred more, but it comes with 34 amp hours of battery. I need to check see if my light's on. Yep, it's on. And I turned it off. Oh, that's another thing about this new bike. It's got one of those halo thingies. This looks like it has a halo on it. So does the other, the Polarna. They got the same headlight. But this other one's got a halo that runs anytime the bike is on. And then you got the headlights you turn on, but it always runs the halo. Kind of like daytime running lights. This lady or fella, anyway, I can't tell from here, trying to get their dog across, or cat, whatever it is. Dog, I think. He's a puppy. He's still learning. Looks like they finally got that tree cleaned up. Woohoo! I could pedal more since this thing's lower on the battery spectrum. And see, when the battery gets dead, it's now starting to kick in. And it doesn't kick in as hard either when it gets low. I think we can still get a decent ride in. Already I had a halfway decent ride. Woohoo! Wish the sun was out. There's the big, beautiful mountain. Guess you'll get a good look at it here in just a second anyway. Not the biggest mountain in the world. In fact, technically it's, we call it a mountain and everything, but technically it falls short of the height requirement. Holly. That car's missing the door. Hopefully there's nothing valuable in it. Oh, I accidentally clicked up a gear. That's one thing about these electric bikes. When you get one, note that most of them, especially your affordable ones, when you go to pedal, there's a bit of delay for it to start. Not much, like a second or so, second and a half, depending on the bike you get. And when you let off pedal assist, throttle is instantaneous, one way or the other, on or off. But the pedal assist though, Like you can tell, see it's still pushing. So yeah, you got to watch out for stuff like that. If you're approaching a curve, let off a few seconds before, if you're not, you know, if you're not sure that you can make it around that under throttle, you know, cruising pretty good, you know. Because if you don't let off until way too late, the bike's going to wait a couple seconds to let off after you do. See it? I'm pedaling. Hear it? It just now kicked in. Wah, wah. Okay. I'm gonna pedal again, get it to start. Okay, it's turning. It's pushing me. I'm gonna let off now. It just let off at that driveway. Now they wait till I'm crossing and they start to pull up some more. Some people ain't very smart. I could knock the pedal assist down a little bit to conserve. Woohoo! Woo! But yeah, here in a week or two, hopefully when I get it, I can put a video out on it and let you see it. If nothing else, you'll get an overview video of it. Whew. Somebody's burning wood. Yeah, I'm feeling it in my legs. I need to ride more often. Like I say, it's hard to get a video out these days with the current scheduling conflicts that me and the little lady had. Woohoo! I might need me a little breather. Woohoo! Yeah, it's like, oh, you can't get on hardly any street without seeing the East River Mountain somewhere in the front or the back. So none of these roads go straight because we're in a valley. Woohoo! I'm gonna pull over a sec. Let some cars go by, or a car. Oh. Woohoo! Woo! Woohoo! Well, let's up it to 5 since we're over the hill. Come on, Kai. There was actually a little bit of a delay on the throttle just then. Of course, we're getting lower on battery. Wind's kind of running against us right now. I don't know if you can hear it. Hopefully not. And the sun's in our face. Woohoo! Still holding 25, and we're kind of uphill. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. Not gonna go the normal way. We're gonna go a little bit different. We've went this way before. You can tell the torque as the battery gets lower. It doesn't bring the torque on as instantaneous. I mean, it's still no slow poke. Just don't bring it on as hard. Probably should have charged the battery. We'd have had a more, what do you call it? Exciting ride, I guess. It's a nice little neighborhood here. Houses, you can tell, are a lot newer than mine. That one's kind of got a slight design similar to mine. We'll have to review the footage, but it looked like that boy was trying to shoot me with whatever toy gun he's got. Either that, he was trying to scare me that like he was going to shoot me. You could hear it clicking and stuff. Sounded like it was fully automatic, whatever it was. Woohoo! We squeaking now. Oh, there's a car behind me. Woohoo! Let's get out of their way, because they ain't gonna slow down for you, idiots. Now let's go on through. Go on through. And watch all this dirt here from where they salted the roads over the winter. Yeah, disregard my grass right now. I'm the butt of the horse when it comes to mowing the first time of the year. But there's a method to my madness. You see my yard, it looks a little unattended. But Easter's tomorrow and there's an egg hunt. If you get my drift. Makes it easier to hide the eggs and whatnot. Skirt. Hopefully you did enjoy this ride. It's still showing 2 bars. I think you need a better way to gauge the battery for you. And see, it's in the programming of the controller of how the bike performs as the battery goes lower to, you know, conserve the energy and get you a longer ride. But anywho's, or how, they could work a little better on that. And I think as it, you know, time goes on, this will be a small battery. It is kind of a small battery anyway. This one's 14 amp hours. This one's 22 and a half. And the next one I get is gonna be 26. And for it being a dual motor bike, 26 is probably a little light. Like I say, you can get a Jansno. It's very similar to this, different colors. I like the color on this bike better. But the Jansno X50, like I say, other than a few cosmetic differences, I think it's got the same seat. Overall, very similar frame, but it is slightly different. Same 750 watt rated motors, wheels, Shimano shifter and everything. The big difference is it has a battery down here and then it has one up here, giving it like 34 amp hours, which is more than double what it has now. And that would be awesome. Had I seen that Jansno X70 before I bought mine, which it wasn't out yet, I would have definitely got it. I would have definitely got it for that battery. For a couple $100 more, it's worth the, I'm trying to get my shades in this little pouch. But yeah, let me know what you think about the changes in the shop. Got more shelving, got that over there, got this over here. Now this is funny. And got rid of that other craptastic metal shelf, a little tin can shelf. See how the two white shelves are shorter? That's because when you buy shelving now, it don't come in gray like this. I don't know if that's a special order thing. See, I got these old. The little lady's brother had some in his closet and he rearranged the way his closet went. So he pulled all this out and gave it to her. And she told me, yeah, just use it in your garage or something, because she couldn't think. When we moved into this house, it already has the white shelving in it, in our closet, and the other closets have shelves already, so we don't really need this in the house. I said, I'll try it in the garage, and that's when I put that one up. But I was thinking these were 2 foot. They're actually, I think, 31 inches. Had I known that, I'd have went a little bit wider. I mean, this'll do. See, I cut these right at 2 foot. It's a little longer because these little caps. I bought a pack of caps to cover up the ends. Yeah, it's real easy to do these shelves. Now, if you look at this shelf, okay, we'll show you the other one first. If you look back behind here, you can see a gray thing or whatever going across the top. That's a top plate that helps, it's on this one too. See it on the end there. These kind of slide onto them right there. And you can just slide them across there and set them at the, I marked the studs, 16 inches across. That's what they are. They're spaced 16 inches twice, giving you 32 inches of mounting width. And this one here I only put 2. But like I was going to say, you don't need that top plate. I mean, I guess it could help. I don't really know what it does other than just keeping these straight. You can find your studs, mount this. Like I said, I didn't even use that. I almost did a video on it. And just decided against it. But yeah, I wanted to show you. Now this, I can't remember where this one come from. It don't work, it needs a charger. This is the old style nickel cadmium batteries that go up in the drill, you know, where the newer style batteries are like this. Well, here's a battery. They're flat like this. They slide onto the drill instead of shoving up in the drill. I don't know how old this thing is, but it was in the house when I bought it. The light, bought it at Goodwill. Yeah, when I moved in the house, we found the charger and the battery. And then when we came out in the garage, we found a Sawzall. I said, I doubt if that thing works. We plugged the charger up and it started blinking to charge. And this is the battery. It's still holding charge. I charged it like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, something like that. But I mean, it still works pretty good. It's not LED, so it's not as bright. Anywho, enough jibber jabbering. Like I say, if you got this far, let me know what you think of the garage and the ride. And hopefully you'll like this new bike. It's not a Jansno or Polarna though. They're out there. There's videos on them already. I'm usually not the first one to it. My channel's not that big. Of course, we're over 1,200 now. That's a new milestone. I think last time I looked, it was 1210 or 1212. Hitting the doohickeys on the phone trying to get it out of the holder. I don't know if you heard the beeping or not. But anywho's, I was on the Max 29 today. Of course, that was probably going downhill. There we go. Let's go to my studio app. You're supposed to be able to do some kind of, it's going to be slow in here. I need to unhook from the Wi-Fi. My data will be faster. It already loaded 1,215 subscribers, and I thank each and every one of you. Yeah, 1,215 subscribers. Yeah, we need to get them watch time hours up, and of course, the more the merrier on subscribers. And hope none of y'all have buyer's remorse, even though it's absolutely free. But yeah, I'll try to put out videos as often as I can. I'm hoping every week. I try to do that. Just kind of hard to with the biggest problem. I work night shift. So my first day off is runt because I just got off work. I haven't slept in like, 14 hours or so. And yeah, it's hard to stay up. I'm like a zombie, if I just stay awake. And so it's kind of hard to put a video out like that. Occasionally I do it. But yeah, I need to do some videos on these soon. Y'all ain't got to see nothing on them in a while. It's been a while since I did the scoot, but yeah, I need to get that. I think when I hooked the carburetor up, there's nothing wrong with the carburetor per se. It's that I didn't hook up that free-flowing filter, and it's supposed to have upgraded jets. And if you'd have seen me doing this one, I put the carb kit for the stage 1 on here, which has the big old filter on it, free flowing filter. And there's a jet you got to put in there. Well, when I first tried to do it, I couldn't get the jet out. And I went and I got some easy outs. That's how I ended up having to get that jet out. It ruined the jet, but of course I wasn't going to use it anyway. I tried it with just the filter. With the regular jet, it did not like that. I had to put the old filter's restrictive filter back on it. Once I got the jet in and put that new filter on there, it came alive then. And I'm thinking that's what's happening to the scooter, is that I put that new carb on there with the nice jet, or jets, and it's got the restrictive filter on it, and it's like, it's not enough air for the fuel I'm getting. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like and comment. Every interaction helps. It's absolutely free, and it helps a fella out. And if you haven't yet, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed.